Welcome once again, my fellow manipulators of digital fate. I'm Richie, this is Capricorn, and today we have a very special video. We got sent a care package from the good people over at Wonders of the First. So we're gonna go check out the care package, do an unboxing, see what they sent us, and see what this game's all about. Also, really quick before we dive in, let me know if you've heard of this game before, if you have any experience with it. I know the Kickstarter for it just finished, and it was one of the top performing Kickstarters of all time, which is kind of crazy, and the retail version isn't even released yet. I also know that it was created by Brian Tinsman, who is one of the lead designers from Magic the Gathering's history, did a lot of crazy sets back in the day, stuff like Time Spiral and Plane Chase, so I'm expecting this game to be pretty interesting with that sort of pedigree. That being said, let's just go check it out because I'm super excited, and also make sure you like and subscribe. Alright, so honestly, pretty big box here, bigger than I expected it to be. I don't know what I was expecting, but looks like we've got an insert here which details some of the basics of the game, kind of shows what the game's all about. Pretty cool. And it looks like we got a whole bunch of goodies. 2 decks. I think these are the only 2 decks, but still 2 decks, enough to play a game for sure. That's pretty exciting. And then we've also got a letter here. This looks like it's from the team. It's nice that they went ahead and did something like that. Little personal touch. And a cool hat. Honestly, I dig the hat. I'm probably gonna wear it. We've also got this little baggie. I'm not sure what's inside that, but we've got a shirt. Wonders of the First. I like it. I mean, I wear a lot of black and gray, so I'll probably wear this too. This looks pretty cool. It's definitely got a very minimalist vibe to it, which is very much my style, so I'm into it. Like we've got 2 playmats here. Nice, nice. Let's put this away. Let's hold on. Let's get rid of this. Okay. Let's roll out this hold on. Okay, roll out the playmat. Let's see what this is all about. Wow, this actually looks really cool. It almost reminds me of that academy in the Elden Ring game. I forget the name of it, but very, very cool. And then this one here, very different vibe. Very desert-like, pristine citadel in the middle. Just very cool. So 2 playmats, a hat, this shirt, which I'll probably just put on, and then 2 decks, which I'll check out in just a second. And then what is in this baggie? Looks like, oh, it's the 7 gems. Right, I remember reading something about this. We'll go over that in just a second too. But these are 7 gems that you use during gameplay. And yeah, I'm excited to check out these decks, to be honest. So kind of want to dive in. Now, this is a game that's kind of similar to Magic the Gathering in that it comes in booster packs and starter decks. And there's 6 different starter decks that are available for people to kind of get started with the game and get a feel for it. It looks like we've got 2 of them here, this one being Dragon Dynasty, which uses Sulfera, and as far as I know, Sulfera is more the fire orbital, which is similar to Magic the Gathering's red mana, and the second deck is called Open the Arsenal, which I believe uses the Heliosynth orbital. There are 6 orbitals in all, similar to Magic's 5 colors, and each of the orbitals kind of has its own mechanics and themes that set it apart from the others. Now, these are just playtest prototype versions of the decks. It's not the final print run, so it isn't the final quality, but even so, they already look pretty good. In addition to the Sulfera and Heliosynth orbitals, we also have Patria, Thalwind, Umbrathine, and Boundless. And each orbital has its own unique, ultra-rare, legendary cards, in addition to all of the common stuff that you'll probably find in these starter decks. But just glancing over a handful of these cards that are included in these starter decks, it already looks like there's some pretty crazy stuff included. This first set is called Existence, and from what I gather, you've got 7 different realms that you can play these gems to, and you have to vie for control of the gems using your cards to initiate combat, and that the win condition has something to do with acquiring these gems. With the final game, you can probably just use anything in place of these gems, tokens, coins, whatever, but it's really cool that the gems themselves actually exist and that they sent them out to me as part of this care package. So honestly, the game seems pretty cool. Huge shout out to the fine people over at Wonders of the First for sending me this care package. They didn't have to do that, but they did. I'm kind of a smaller channel, and they were kind enough to send that over, and honestly, there was way more in the box than I expected there to be, so that's really cool of them. Super stoked to give this game a try. We've got 2 decks here. They're playtest decks. I'm going to learn how to play the game. We're going to play the hell out of these, and then I'm going to report back and let you guys know how I feel about the game, if I think it's worth your time, and if I think it might be able to stand toe-to-toe with some of the other gaming juggernauts out there. One note, I won't be judging the card quality too harshly right now, because these are just playtest decks. They're not the final print quality, and that's pretty obvious, you know. But I am going to learn the game. I'll let you guys know how I feel about it. I'm pretty excited to dive in, so look forward to that video popping up as soon as I feel like I get a healthy number of games under my belt to really get a good feel for the game and let you know how I feel about it. So that video will be coming. Look forward to that, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much for checking out my channel. I'd like to give a huge shout out to all of my patrons over at Patreon. Without you guys, this channel would not be possible, so honestly, thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your contributions. If you haven't yet, like and subscribe. The more likes we get and the quicker we get them, the bigger this channel will grow and the faster it will grow. I'd love nothing more than this channel to become something very special for you guys, but it's entirely up to you how fast that happens. Also, if you'd like more deck text, that's somewhere over there. And if you'd like to see what else the channel's been up to lately, that's somewhere up that way. Also, subscribe, circle below, do all the things.